Are workplace fears holding you back in your career?
Yeah, in the spirit of Halloween, a new Monster.com poll revealed 17% of workers would rather see a ghost than get laid off. But before you try to get in touch with the supernatural, it might be time to face your fears.
Yeah, Vicki Salemi is a career expert at Monster.com, and she joins us now with some expert advice. Always good to see you. Welcome back.
Same here. Great to be back. Thanks.
All right, let's start off by talking about the scary job interviews, because we probably all had them at one point or another. Workers shared, though, their most frightening situations. Being late, not being able to answer a question, having a disinterested interviewer. What do you do? Where do you start in terms of handling these situations?
Yes. First of all, be super calm about it. If you're concerned about being late, no brainer, just arrive super early. Do a dress rehearsal maybe the weekend before the actual interview so you know the route, and leave extra time. If you can't answer a question, pause. And then I'm a corporate recruiter, and former corporate recruiter, and I could say when that happened, just ease into it and say, you know, can we come back to this later so you don't get stumped and stuck in your own head for the rest of the interview. Disinterested interview, red flag, move on from there. They'll most likely be a disinterested boss.
Okay, so workplace anxieties can also impact your performance. So here are the top 3. Making unfixable errors, being disliked by your boss or colleagues, or not meeting their manager's expectations. So how do you suggest we handle this?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, Erin, those 3 answers to me are under the umbrella of toxic workplace, because you should hopefully feel calm, and if you do make an error, that it is fixable. But not meeting your manager's expectations, meet with your boss, set realistic goals, realistic expectations, and meet with them frequently throughout the year.
So one of the biggest fears from this poll is returning to the office full-time, followed by presentations and reporting to a manager in human resources. How can people be a little less fearful about something like this?
Yes, just address the fears. And if you're concerned about returning to the office full-time, talk to your boss about it. Maybe there's a way to do a hybrid situation or flexible workplace. Presentation skills, just practice, practice, practice. And that could be outside of work as well. So the stakes are lower and you feel like you don't have anything to lose.
Okay, so this next question is less about fear, but more about dealing with coworkers who may stress you out. So incompetent colleagues, workplace gossip, and managers, what's the best way to handle these situations?
Yes, with patience, tact, and grace. So if you have incompetent colleagues, stay in your lane and try not to get caught up in their incompetency. If there's an office gossip, set strict boundaries that you don't get pulled into the water cooler buzz or talking behind people's back. Just set boundaries, exit the conversation if you need to, for sure. And if it's a manager, I feel like, honestly, that could be another segment for another day, because if it's a toxic manager, you don't know how to deal with them, it may be time for a new job.
Workers address workplace fears a little bit differently, I know, when something in the workplace frightens somebody. What should they do about it? How do you just even begin to handle that?
Yeah, first of all, acknowledge that it exists. And then second, think about who in your organization would be the right person to go to. Typically your boss or HR, could be a mentor in another group. For instance, if you're nervous and really fearful that layoffs are coming, I would want to know. So address the elephant in the room, and sometimes having the answer could be, even that's not the answer you want, could be better than dealing with the fear that's never ending.
Yeah, that's so true, right? The unknown is always so much scarier, I think. Yep. At least if you know something, you can do something about it or try to move in a forward direction, right?
All right.
Exactly. Then you get your resume ready and start looking for a new job.
Absolutely.
All right. I love that you end on a positive note, Vicki. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, to read more about this or to search for a new job, go to monster.com.
That's right. She said it.